Welcome students. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the definition and concept of diseases and its various types and how they are transmitted from one person to another. What is a disease? So any physical or functional change in the body from a normal state which can cause discomfort in our body is called a disease condition or a disease. So normally a healthy human being has several things like a clear skin, a bright and clear eye, normal rate of breathing, normal heartbeat, fresh breath, good appetite, proper sleep cycle, etc. So any deviation or any difference from all of these normal things will cause a disease in our body. The cause of a disease can be of many types. It might be because of some unhygienic environment like unclean water or poisoned food or something, lack of balanced diet. If we don't take all the nutrients necessary for healthy living in our diet every day, then we might develop some diseases. Then consuming tobacco and alcohol and drugs. All of these are very harmful for health. Infection by microbes like bacteria, virus, the worms and other parasites might also cause disease in our body. Now, if some of the body parts are not functioning properly because of some accident or some other disable condition, then that is also called a disease. And we also can have some allergic reactions, that is some hyperactive reactions of our immune system, and that is also a disease condition. The diseases can be divided into two broad categories. The first one is called the communicable diseases and the second one is called the non-communicable diseases. The communicable diseases are caused due to pathogens which are transmitted by air, water and food. So the communicable diseases can be transmitted from the infected person to the non-infected person by contact or by close contact. Examples are flu, cholera, viral fever, etc. Non-communicable diseases are caused due to some improper functioning of organs or some deficiency of nutrients or some other genetic cause. Non-communicable diseases cannot be transmitted from one infected person to another infected person through contact or air or water or food. Examples include diabetes, thalassemia, allergies, etc. In this slide, we will look at some of the non-communicable diseases and the cause of those non-communicable diseases. First one is a metabolic disorder or metabolic disease. Examples are diabetes, kidney stone, etc. These diseases are caused due to some problem with our metabolism or our digestive system. Diabetes is caused due to the lack of formation of a particular hormone which is called insulin. And kidney stones are formed due to some metabolic disorders. Next is genetic diseases. Genetic diseases are caused due to some defect or some change which is called a mutation in genes. Examples are hemophilia, thalassemia, etc. Allergies are caused due to different allergens like food, dust, pollen grains, mites, some flour or any kind of food, etc. Examples are asthma. Dietary deficiency diseases are caused due to deficiency of particular nutrients like some vitamin or some mineral in our diet or some of the main nutrients like carbohydrate, protein or fat in our diet. Examples are beriberi, scurvy, rickets, etc. Beriberi is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B and scurvy is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin C. Now, cancer is a type of disease which may have various causes or various origin. It can be caused by some genetic disorders or genetic changes, or it can also be caused by some virus. Examples include breast cancer, leukemia, brain cancer, liver cancer, etc. Degenerative diseases are the diseases that are caused due to normal aging process of human beings. Examples are arthritis, cataract, etc. Other physical and chemical agents may also cause some different diseases like sunburn, food poisoning, etc. And mental illness is some psychiatric disease that is caused due to some emotional and physical changes and the change in the surrounding environment of the patient. Example is depression. This is the dietary deficiency disease, which is caused due to the deficiency of protein. Kwashiorkor is a disease or dietary deficiency disease caused due to extreme deficiency of protein in the diet, which includes the degeneration of muscle and extreme loss of body weight. The abdomen portion will swell and it is normally seen in children. Marasmus is a deficiency disease which is caused due to the combined deficiency of carbohydrate and protein. And it is also including excessive weight loss and wrinkled skin. Now we will see the vitamin deficiency diseases. First one is vitamin A or retinol, and due to deficiency of vitamin A, the disease condition that develops in an individual is called night blindness. Due to the deficiency of vitamin B1 or thiamine, the deficiency disease caused is beriberi, and it will include weak muscle and nerves and also some spotting on the skin. The deficiency of vitamin B3, which is niacin, will give rise to pellagra and dermatitis. These are also some inflammation on the skin. Vitamin C or ascorbic acid deficiency will lead to some bleeding gum and swelling gum, and the condition is called scurvy. The deficiency of vitamin D or calciferol will make the bones soft and make the legs twisted and bent, and the condition is called rickets. The vitamins and minerals are the essential nutrients of the balanced diet, but they are not needed in a large quantity. Instead, they are needed in very small amount in our everyday diet. If the minerals are not present in our everyday diet in proper amount, it will lead to some mineral deficiency diseases. So due to the absence of or the deficiency of mineral calcium, we will develop weak and brittle bones and teeth, because calcium is very required for healthy growth of bones and teeth. In the absence of sodium and potassium, the salt balance of our body will be disturbed and it will lead to dehydration, weakness, pain in moving muscles, etc. The deficiency of iron in our diet will lead to a disease condition which is called anemia, and anemia will lead to weakness and dizziness, pale skin, etc. The iodine deficiency in our body is manifested by a disease condition called goiter. In goiter, the front portion of the neck swells because of the swelling of the thyroid gland present inside our neck. The iodine deficiency can be managed by eating iodized salt in our diet.